Can I get a Marco? Just waiting for people to jump in. How's everybody doing? Ret Mom 22. Mike, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? Just waiting for more people to jump in. YOLO. Yep, you only live once. So I labeled this as a what they call a chill session. Okay, because this is the end of the week. April Tobin, how are we doing? Um, Last night after the live was pretty tough. So, yeah, the event we did on Discord was a really tough event. And those of you that were there, thank you for being there. David, I sent you an email. I don't know if you reached out to Ro. Um, so, Oscar Garcia, how are you doing? So, but as I was saying, okay, all right. Yeah, I agree, April. But we're not going to talk about that event uh, today. We're going to just see how everybody's doing and just hang out and talk. And this was a long week. We talked about a lot of stuff this week. Here she goes. How you doing? So we got a long week coming up. Um, Trying to get people to come up on panel. I would like to get more people to come up on panel and have one-on-one conversations. Maybe if you have a story, your story can help somebody else. Just talking about your story and sharing your story will always help another person. You never know. You never know whose life you might save, who might relate to you, who might. You never know. DJ Rogue Knox. How are we doing? Here she goes. And Rogue Knox, how are you doing? Okay, Rogue. I might not be on long. I don't know. It depends on how the stream goes. Um, how everybody does, you know. Not a lot of people like to come up on panel, and I'm trying to get them to join me on panel. Just a chill session. Don't want to go off the rails, I'll tell you that. Okay. All right. See if I do this. Rosalie, how are we doing? All right. Copy. Paste. Whoever wants to come up can come up, are much invited. I post the link in chat. If you want to come up, you can come up. It's just a chill session, just to see how people are doing. Here she goes. Why don't you come up? Oscar, why don't you come up? I dropped the link in chat. If you two want to come up, you can have a conversation, talk, whatever. I don't know. It's one of those days. I don't have a subject. The event last night kind of did a number on me today. Oh my word, April. I hope everything gets better. Back pain is brutal. Just pain in general. Pain in general does a lot on your mind. Pain in general. I don't care what anybody says. If you're in pain, it can mentally do a number on you. People think, oh, if you're in pain, that's fine. Here she goes. I was trying. I think Oscar left. Pretty sure he left. Probably jumped in just to say hi. Yeah, I got a bad back myself, and it does a number on me because there's a lot of things I used to be able to do that I can't do no more. I used to be able to climb ladders. I can't even do that without wanting to fall off. Nope. Trust issues. Trust issues is serious. Yes, trust issues. Um, that's a good topic right there. Trust. Being able to trust in people. Being able to have faith in people. Yes. Especially when it comes to a relationship. Trust is key. Communication is key. Yeah, I agree. I don't trust many people either. I could probably count on my hand the people I truly trust with info. Like if I would go to and say, hey, I'm struggling with this, that, and the other thing, being able to talk to them. I could probably count maybe on both hands how many people I trust. Because you can't trust everybody. I got stories for days, and I have to write them down and share them when it comes to trust, especially when it comes to relationships. Yeah, like honesty. Honesty is part of trust. I see you in the back, Marina. I'm just waiting. I'll pull you up in a second. So I struggle with trust severely. Severely. I struggle with trust. Um, Honesty is part of that. If you can't be honest with me, how can I trust you? Loyalty. Loyalty is connected to trust. If you can't be loyal, how can I trust you? Trust is connected in so many ways, it's not funny. Honesty and loyalty is part of trust. There's so many things that are connected to trust. Communication. Correct. Because if you're honest with, if you're dishonest, how can you trust that person that is dishonest? Some people can't be honest. Some people can't even trust themselves. I don't have like a big live. I just wanted to come on, and you got Here She Goes brings up trust. And yes, Rosaline. Yes. Some have trust issues from childhood. That is correct. Chicken Noodle Girl. So you just walked in. We're talking about trust issues, but because trust is part of mental health, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things are connected to the mind, okay, and a lot of people don't realize that. Okay, Chicken Noodle Girl. Hopefully the baby's doing okay. I agree. You can't when it comes to mental health and mental illnesses, you can't trust your own decisions. That is so true. That is so true. A lot of people can't trust themselves. You can't trust yourself, can't trust others. If you can't trust others, you can't trust yourself. Trust is oh, it's a strong word, I will tell you that. Okay, take it easy, Chicken Noodle Girl. Thank you for stopping in. So, it can be a survival skill due to broken trust in the early years. Yeah, I've had a lot of broken trust growing up. Yes. So, trust is severe. People don't realize it. So, Mike says, I've had trust issues since childhood, betrayed by my mother and other family members. That's why I'm the black sheep and haven't seen or talked to them in years. That can happen. That can happen. Trust is detrimental to people. Like if I give you part of me, I want the same in return. If I befriend you, I want that means I'm gonna be loyal to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be, everything. I'm befriending you. I want the same in return. And sometimes that don't happen. You think you're friends with somebody and come to find out you're not. I I'm quiet because I'm reading. I'm reading chat. So I'll tell you this: growing up as a child, when you promise so many things and they don't keep their promises, that's the reason why I come up with the saying, "Promises are meant to be broken." So I break promise up into two words: is promised. So I always live by the motto, your word is who you are. If you can't stand on your word, then what person are you? So I've always lived by that motto. You are who you are. How does it go? You are the ground you stand on. You are the ground you stand on. So if you stand on shit, you're gonna be a piece of shit. If you stand on solid ground, you're gonna be a solid individual. That's my motto. Always have been. Is you are the ground you stand on. Yeah, I agree, April. Now he regrets getting that inheritance, doesn't he? And blowing it. If you stand in seeking sand, that's not good. You do not want to be standing in seeking sand, especially when we're talking about keeping your word. So you got to listen, Marina. You got to listen. You didn't make that connection. So I've always told people when I give you my word, that's who I am as a person. Okay. I had a my mom growing up. I love my mother to death, but man, the promises, the promises, the promises, and never coming through with them. And I can understand, you know, why because of the financial situation we were in. But what I learned as a child becoming into adulthood is I don't believe in promises. I have a motto. If somebody promised you something, don't expect it in return. I've never promised anybody anything. I always give my word. And I have something to take care of this weekend. I have to take care of. Yes. How you doing, Jets mom? What's up, cool gamer? So, uh, tr- trust in a relationship is very important with friends, with family members, and if you can't do that, yes. I remember the guy was a jerk because he was asking me if I was being hounded by CPS every day, and actually no, because I didn't do anything since I was contacted. Jeez Louise. So that's difficult. Being bothered by child protective services can be a difficult situation. Very difficult situation. I agree. See, David, that statement is so true. Okay, is but the thing is when I tell people is if I can't keep my word, I don't keep it. I don't give it. That's what I mean. I don't give my word because if I can't keep it, what's the point of giving my word? Um, and my struggle with relationships is my first my first wife used to accuse me of cheating when I never cheated. Rogue. My second wife, I think my first wife cheated on me, to be honest. I really do. You know, I caught somebody in my house when I wasn't home and I walked in on it. I didn't walk in on the action itself, but I walked in an individual being in my house. If I walked in on the action, I'd probably be in prison right now. But you know, and it wasn't the first time I caught this dude at my house. It was the second time. But the thing is I didn't want to catch a charge because of my son being in the house at the time of the situation. So I left the house. There was complications in the marriage. It wasn't working out, and it was better to be single than be married. Okay. And then my second wife chose extracurricular activities over our marriage and didn't want to get help while we were married. You know, and in the past, I smoke weed. Yeah, that's the only thing I ever done. That's the only thing I've ever done. All right, so I'm gonna bring some people up. Hello.
Am I up or no?
No, you're not
You
up.
are.
I'm talking to you.
No, okay, sorry. I'm away from my computer because sorry. Yeah, okay.
Whenever you come up on panel, girl, you should be in front of your computer.
She loved
I
me.
know.
Growing
I
up,
have a son, 2.5, and his dad would freak if I left him alone. I'm not gonna leave him
Oh,
alone.
so yeah, I've been in situations with, you know how they say trust issues? Like I've been talking about this whole stream so far because of Here She Goes is the one that brought it up. Because I wasn't going to talk about anything except just a chill session. But Here She Goes brought up trust issues. And I've never talked about trust issues on this channel at all.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
she's a very good friend of mine, just so you know.
Here She Goes is?
She's a very so she came from my arena,
Yeah. But
and
she,
no, don't apologize. Oh my gosh.
no, that trust issues is a
Well,
good
this is great.
conversation.
And I
Trust,
mean, I'm not, it's hard for me because her and I talk a lot. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna dive into anything specific,
No,
but
I don't want to know any specifics.
right. And I mean, but she's also the kind of person, I will just say this. She is a beautiful mother, has raised amazing children,
Yeah.
been with her partner, her husband, who's actually the same name as my husband. Like, and so I mean, it's interesting.
But we'll leave it at that.
She's in a safe space, so it's not necessarily, but trust issues, I think, as a whole, in terms of like all family relationships, is huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
just friendship, you know, relationships,
A
Mhm.
very
situationships,
a
you
very
know,
common saying. Oh, sorry.
yes,
A
it is
very
a very
common.
common thing.
No. There's a very common saying that my dad, like, I really like that my dad had told me. Um, Trust is very easy to lose, but so hard to gain back.
It's the same thing as, like, you remember. Okay, so I can do a million beautiful things for Eddie, right? But you remember one bad thing, you know what I mean, or like one certain thing that someone does to you, and
So
that's
I'll
what's
tell
remembered.
I'll tell
People
you
remember
this:
the negative. They focus on the negative.
instead of forgiving and moving forward.
Right. Yes. Well said. Well said.
See that with me, right? Is okay. Um, with me when I've lost a lot of friends. Okay, and what I mean by lost a lot of friends is us men, we can understand women when they have situations that come up, you know, and they forget. That's understandable. But when it comes to me, in my situation, is to a man, if I give my brother my word, and if I can't follow through with it, and I have enough time to say, "Hey, bro, this came up. I can't come through. Is there any way else you can find somebody else to deal with it or come through?" You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's a different story.
Right.
Like if it's life happens, so you can't predict the future, but you can always reach out to that person and say, "Hey," you know. And then when it comes to relationships,
Ooh.
where you know I was talking about friendships, now we're getting into relationships, right? With trust
Mhm.
issues, by keeping your word, being honest with that person. Like I said, honesty is connected to trust. Loyalty is connected to trust. Okay. If you're not honest with your partner about anything,
Right.
like my second wife used to steal from me just to get a fix. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And I didn't know this until after the fact. Okay. I wasn't putting two and two together until after it got too far. But the thing is, you know, a lot of things, man, I didn't know. I was just too dumb to certain situations, and I could have certain
And
things
No,
could have
don't say
turned out
dumb. So
differently.
don't say dumb. Say
you're not dumb.
I'm
ignorant.
You're
not
Don't say
saying
dumb. I don't
I'm
like
not
that word though.
I'm not saying me as a person was, but the
Yeah, I know, but
situation at hand.
okay.
Okay, I'm not
still
talking
not
about
really.
me or anybody. I'm saying the situation at hand. If
Okay. Okay.
I was not, I was clueless to what I could have done. Okay, I didn't
You were
know
not
that there was
informed. You were not
legal.
informed enough at that
Correct,
point in your life. And
correct.
and that's a huge thing. You know, as we age and as we get older, we see things from different perspectives. You know, we see the world differently. I say every 5 years, honestly, if you think about it. Every 5 years, your world looks different in many, many ways. It slows down the older you get, but I mean, I don't know the ages that you were married, Eddie, and if you want to share that, you're welcome to. But like, it's an interesting concept to think. You know, you'd already been married before too. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And
That's
I
trauma.
thought shit changed. I thought shit was going to be different, and you know, it wasn't different. You know, I've always liked it when people are like, okay, so I've told every person I've ever hung out with in real life, you know what I'm saying? The social media is one thing, but real life is different, right? That's how I've always looked at it. I got friends online.
Mhm.
If I may, can I address something that Rogue Knox said?
Yeah, I'm loyal and I'm brutally honest,
Yeah.
but he's still got trust issues.
So,
So Marcus is her
okay.
significant other, and he posted in chat, "I got trust issues. I'll admit it." Okay, so that's what Rogue Knox is talking about. Okay, is that I'm loyal and brutally honest, and he's still got trust issues. That's what she's talking about. So
Yeah, okay. No, I just wanted to say something on that because no offense, Marcus, don't come for me. It might be something on. I didn't even know he's in chat. I'm not gonna say anything anymore
Oh my
now.
yes,
gosh, I'm
But
so catching
yeah,
on to this
I'm
now. I'm
shit.
so
I'm
sorry,
not
you guys.
professional.
I apologize. I didn't understand.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It said so. Marcus,
I'm blushing. I'm totally blushing right now. So like, I'm sorry. I didn't even get that. I'm sorry, guys.
Marcus came out and said it comes with my disorder.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to. Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, sorry.
So yeah, he said he can take it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I agree with April. What April said, it's insecurity. And then, but I also do think if it's so, I was gonna actually relate it to me. I wasn't even gonna. I was just gonna like a suppose what I could think it was happening, but I don't even now if it's a disorder that's different. But since I also have a reactive attachment disorder, like that's where that's where my so I probably was the one to like lose the most trust in my significant other, especially only just even a couple months ago, and yet I still have big trust issues with him, even though he's an open book. It's just it's not, I shouldn't say silly. I don't want to downgrade like what I go through, but yeah, it's just different, and we both understand that. That's all I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna put anyone down.
There's lots of things you can do because like my husband's not a therapy dude. Like we'd go to therapy and like it would be stupid. It was like a waste of freaking money. Like I mean, you know, it was my therapist and it would be silly to spend the money on it, right? Because ultimately, like he's very how do you like what's the word I'm looking for? If someone kind of acts the way that they're kind of supposed to and kind of like conforms to what makes them look good and it bugs you, it bugs me because I'm like that's not what I'm talking about. Like that's not what we're talking about here. I don't know. But anyways,
You talking about conforms to society?
well my husband is extremely bold and fierce and very Neanderthal, like as one of our friends would say.
Rose says it. Yes, Rose says it.
Yeah. So I mean, he's very, very Neanderthal in the sense that he's from New York and you're all gonna know it, and he's gonna tell it like it is. And I respect that about him in many, many, many ways and many forms of our world. But at the same token, in a relationship, it can be very difficult.
Right? Yes, because it's too much.
It can be very, very intense. It can be very intense. And I think what you were describing earlier, Eddie, is similar to what I was I'm saying now, in the sense that people are not. I think that's why this is where my next point was going to go into. I think that taking personality tests and spending time doing things like learning about each other, and if you have a fascination with that, most
Like
people
in Cosmopolitan magazines?
no.
Hell no.
Sorry, I just had to.
Those
I mean, people,
magazines are for
when
and
you can actually get trained in certain testing modalities, and I mean, there's all kinds of tests you can take, and there a lot of them are online, and it's interesting. It's actually fun, and it's kind of interesting to find out because then, you know, I mean, we're talking everything from like my zodiac sign doesn't match with my husband, and my personality type doesn't match with my husband, and but we figured it out. You know what I mean?
yep.
Like you can figure. It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, but it helps you learn about people and how they function
Yep.
and how they see the world. It's very interesting. And I totally believe in it, to be honest. Especially if you're like a boss in a work situation, it's fun. Make it a fun, like, little activity you do with your team. It's fantastic. Good. It's good work.
Sorry, I was making a light joke there with the Cosmopolitan. I didn't actually. I wasn't being serious
I
there.
mean, girl,
I don't even know if that's the right magazine.
find a good one in Cosmopolitan, send it to me. I'll fucking do it. Yep, yeah. Like, no, I'm kidding. But at the same time, like, there's plenty of personality tests out there, and I think there's some really good ones that help people, especially on the extrovert community that we are all kind of participating in.
So, yeah, you learn a lot, and sometimes you don't learn a lot when you're in a relationship, especially if you got somebody who's not open. In some relationships, you have people who are closed off because of previous relationships.
Sure.
And the thing is with those is instead of they don't communicate, or they'll compare you to the last relationship.
That's tough.
If you find, I will say, if you find a good man though, they actually do. Because that's like literally what my boyfriend at the time, like Wyatt's father, is right now, or was when we first started dating. Which we've been together now like going on 7 years, maybe even 8, which is insane to me. But anyway, so he had just like broken up with this like who he thought was like amazing, but obviously didn't, because then they broke up. But so it was like comparing, and he just it was like not communicating. But now it's the opposite. I don't compare, but I do um uh we neither of us compare now. But what was us? I just lost my train of thought because I had to stand up.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
So talking about
you
the
learn.
personality test, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to be doing a personality test.
MTID?
Yeah, I'm going to do a personality test, and on Sunday, I
Oh,
am
live?
going to. No, I'm not going to do it live.
I didn't know.
I'm going to do it on my downtime, and then I'm going to share it with everybody.
Oh my gosh, okay. Let's just this is like this stuff kind of blows my mind because I love this stuff. I love this stuff, guys. You can watch. I love it. I mean, it's actually very fascinating, especially when you start looking at people and how you respond to situations. And here's the thing, and I've been doing this now for like probably 10 years. I still to this day will end up in like the 92 to like 99% of certain personality types. It doesn't change. You know what I mean? Like things don't necessarily change. I even had my therapist retest me out of curiosity after COVID, and it's the same. Like ultimately it's the same.
May I just say something? This might be like hitting on like my vanity in a way, because Here She Goes. That's a great name, because I was reading one comment, I was like, I thought they were talking about me, like, here she goes again, like it's kind of It's just something I wanted to point.
Oh, here she goes again on my.
Oh my god! Here is here I go again.
That's what we're doing. We're doing a
All
little
right, you guys keep talking over each other.
Sorry.
You gotta listen to each other talk.
I can hear her. I'm just ADHD.
We both are. That's the problem.
No, we hear each other just fine. It's you're the problem, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys can hear each other, but I can't hear you both at the same time.
Well, we
That's
got
fun.
hearts from Here She Goes.
All right, you guys do what you got to do. I'm working on a personality test right now. Actually,
Which one are you doing? Which one are you doing?
I'm doing the Big Five.
The big. Oh, I don't know what that one is. Oh, that's like a work one.
No, it has nothing to do with. Do you worry about things? Make friends easily.
Yeah, I do.
So, but I'll read everything that it asks me, and there's like 50 of them. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, but don't answer it. Don't answer it for me because I'll answer it. So it asks, have a vivid imagination, neither accurate neither accurate nor inaccurate. Trust others. That's a good one right there. Trust others. Yeah, that's a good one. Moderately inaccurate because I don't really trust people. Complete tasks successfully. Yeah, moderately. Get angry easily. Prior to medication would be very accurate. After medication, very inaccurate. So that would be smack in the middle. Do I love large parties? Well, I'm a bouncer, so that would be, I can handle large groups of people, so that would be accurate. I love people. I'm a people person. I'm a group. Yep. Believe in the importance of art. Well, music is art. Yes, so I believe in music. Use others for my own ends. Man, I don't get anything out of using people. So no, that would be inaccurate. Like to tidy up. No, I'm a slob. What's the honesty?
We're still going to end up just like me. I guarantee it. You're not the same one as me.
I'll often feel blue. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Somebody in chat, somebody on panel, I want to get both's opinion. What the fuck is blue? I feel blue. Like moody?
Yeah, like it's like sad. Yes, sad.
Oh, sad. Okay, often feel sad. Yeah, all the time. Okay, continue. Take charge. Huh. Well, I used to, not anymore. So that would be moderately inaccurate because I don't take charge anymore. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Rogue Knox. Experience my emotions intensely. Experience my emotions intensely. Now, that means, do I understand my emotions intensely? Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go there. Love to help others. Yes.
You're so...
keep my promises. Promises are meant to be broken, so I don't keep promises. If I promise you, yep.
Really?
That's my motto. Now, if it would have said keep your word, I would have said very accurate.
I think that's the question. I think that's the same question.
Okay, then that would be very accurate. See, the thing is, right? I already said it once. I'll say it again to you, Marina. I didn't say it to you specifically, but I said it. I don't know if you heard me. I said promised. Okay, when you promise somebody, right? I break that up into 2 words. Okay, promised. Okay. Promises are meant to be broken. But your word is who you are as a person. You give your word. That means you stand on the solid ground that your word is.
10-4. You just gotta make sure that most people know that if you're talking to them.
Oh, I tell people that.
Okay,
I tell you. I said I don't want you to promise me anything. I want you to give me your word. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the question was more about the context of the
Okay.
word.
No, that makes sense. No, that totally makes sense. It's like with me, it's like if I swear like to God or like on my son's life, like that's gonna be 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
If I say I promise, I
Love a
mean,
good fight.
I
What type of fight are we talking about? Words or physical? Because I'm gonna keep it neither here nor there.
like,
or
put it right,
everywhere.
put it in the middle. Just put it in the middle.
That's what I did.
I was rapping.
Go on binges. Yeah, it's pretty
Mm.
accurate. I go on a
Oh,
binge
I
once in
have.
a while.
Oh, sorry.
Love excitement. Yes, I like excitement. Love reading challenging material. That's in the middle. I believe that I'm better than others.
Oh, yeah,
It depends on the situation. So that's in the middle because, yeah, I am very intelligent. And I think in some cases, yeah, you guys are hearing the true honesty of me. Okay. So you guys are about to learn a lot about all things serious. Okay. Am always prepared. No, I'm never prepared. It's very inaccurate. You come onto my channel and you see how ill prepared I am. Okay. I call this the chill session. It ended up being the trust session and turning into the personality test session. Okay. So this
You're
is how
welcome.
quick this is how quick this channel just went from chill to fuck people
thrill.
you can't trust.
Well, here she
Okay.
goes. Started it.
Yeah.
I respect Here She Goes. Brooke,
I do
what's
too. I do
going
too.
on, Brooke? It's been a minute since you've jumped in here and said anything. I didn't even know you were here. I'm reading this personality test, learning how fucked I am.
You're fine. You're gonna be an ENFP. I guarantee it.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
You're doing a Myers-Briggs test.
Panic easily? No. Radiant
April,
joy.
can I speak on some? Oh, sorry.
What did April have to say?
She says that. Go ahead.
No. Oh,
lost
I
my
feel like.
mojo since I've been-
Oh, sorry, you go.
April says that she feels like she lost her mojo since she's been in an abusive relationship, and it's hard when he never cared to listen or talk to others. And yeah, I can totally identify with that. I mean, it's very, very hard when you don't feel like you've had the space to, try to step into a healthy relationship. That's hard. That's very hard.
So I have a question. Why do they throw politics into a personality test? Okay.
What does it say?
Tend to vote for liberal political candidates.
What?
It's a hard no.
Me? Probably speak.
Not me. I'm a moderate. I'm a moderate.
Sympathize with the homeless. Very accurate.
I thought I was a liberal, and I took a test. And apparently
Jump into things without thinking. Oh yeah, I jump into things without thinking. Fear for the worst. Moderately accurate. Feel comfortable around people. Yeah, I'm accurate. Yeah. Enjoyed wild flights of fantasy. Wild flights of fantasy, like what? Dreaming about it.
What is it?
Enjoy wild flights of fantasy. I have no clue what that is. I'm going to just stick to the middle because I don't know what that is. Believe that others have good intentions. Stick in the middle. Excel in what I do. Oh yeah, I excel what I do. Get irritated easily. Depends on the person. So moderately inaccurate. Talk to a lot of different people at parties.
You would.
Very accurate. Be cool, sissy. Just kidding. All right, I'm gonna quit. No, see beauty in the things others might not notice. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Cheat to get ahead. Never cheated. I can honestly say that I've never cheated. Often forget to put things back in their proper place. Oh yeah, I do. Dislike myself moderately. Yep. Tried to lead others moderately accurate. Yeah, tried to lead others from the cliff. Feel others' emotions. That's accurate, 100%. I'm concerned about others. Tell the truth. Well, that's moderately, because sometimes if you tell the truth to a woman too much, yeah, yep. We all know that. You don't be 100% honest with a female.
We can't handle the truth, which is not true, but
No, that is
it's just
so
how it is.
true. That is so true.
White
Okay.
lies are
Here's
acceptable.
the tricky thing for guys. The things that guys don't realize is we can see right through you.
Yeah. But
So generally speaking, if you're gonna be like dirty and nasty, like we're gonna see ya. Like I mean,
So
it's like,
if I look directly at you, you come out here and you say, does this dress look fat on me? Right? Do I look fat in this dress?
I am not that. Well, I mean, okay, okay.
All right.
I mean,
See, that's what I'm talking about.
no, but see, the thing is, that question already came out of my mouth, so obviously I'm not comfortable. And you probably just are hungry and you want to get food, and you don't give a fuck what I'm wearing because it looks better on the floor anyways. And like you don't care, you're hungry, and I get it. I mean,
to draw attention to
so it is true though that
yes.
Okay, fine. Touche, Eddie. Touche. Continue your test. Keep going.
I like this.
Am I always on the go? No, I'm never always on the go. Prefer to stick with things that I know. Very accurate. Yell at people. That's in the middle. Depends on what they're asking me or what they're saying to me. Do more than what's expected of me. Moderately, I used to when I could do things. Rarely overindulge. Well, ever since I was told I was pre-diabetic, I used to overindulge in everything.
Think about the
So,
present, Eddie. Think about the present.
Yeah, so that's moderately inaccurate. Seek adventure.
Oh, yes, you do.
Avoid philosophical discussions. No, I don't avoid discussions any kind. I'm welcome. Think highly of myself.
Yes,
I
you
think,
do. Shut
yeah,
up.
moderately accurate.
Cool.
Yes, carry out my plans.
He's trying to be modest. Okay, we know
become overwhelmed by events.
Whatever top one is.
Have a lot of fun. Yeah, when I do, I have a lot of fun. Believe that there's no absolute right or wrong. Inaccurate. It's very inaccurate.
Really? You don't believe in gray area?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually writing that right now in your chat. Because there is no book on relationships. There is no book on marriage or relationships. I mean, there is nothing you can really say.
There's a thing. There's a book called Relationship for Dummies.
I mean, I have meditation for dummies. I have football for dummies. I have a bunch of the freaking books. I get it. Like there's all kinds of.
I was just being joking because who in their right mind would write a book called Relationship for Dummies when every relationship
wants to make money?
I don't know. I'm sure that there is a relationship for dummies, Eddie. I'm sure. But keep on going.
Decisions. Sometimes I make irrational decisions, so that's in the middle. Am I afraid of many things? No, I'm not even afraid to die.
Okay.
Avoid contact with others. That's inaccurate. Love to daydream. Oh, yes, I love to daydream. Trust what people say. That's in the middle.
Hell no.
Handle tasks smoothly. No, never do.
You might be an ENTJ. You might be an
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to answer. Sorry.
Prefer to be alone. No. Well, friends-wise, Marion, how are you doing? Right now, I'm doing my personality test in front of the whole community. So we're about to find out what I am and what I'm not.
and trying to get us in check panel.
at the
Sorry.
same time. Love language. That's what it is.
You're doing a love language test?
No, that's what
You're
here's.
doing a Myers-Briggs. I know this test. You're doing a Myers-Briggs.
No, here she goes. Said there's a book called Love Language.
Yeah, and
It's
I
about
mean,
relationships.
no, it's a good book and it's interesting, but meh.
Prefer to be alone. Well, if they're talking about relationship wise, yes. If they're talking about friendship wise, no. So I'm gonna stick in the middle.
Smart.
Do you like poetry? Well, I like hip hop, and a lot of hip hop is poetry.
Hip hop
so
is
that'd be-
poetry.
Well, not all of it. Not today's rap, but yesterday.
No, you're right.
I have like a
Take it.
2-line poem that I know, Eddie, really quickly. Fog comes on little cat feet and silent haunches and then moves on. I had to learn that in 4th grade. I think it's Robert Frost or something. I'm done with that.
am often down in the dumps. Yeah, it's moderately accurate. Take control of things. Rarely notice my emotional reaction. Well, I notice. That's moderately accurate. I notice, but not all the time. Am indifferent to the feelings of others. That's in the middle. It depends on the person.
Okay.
It does. It depends on the person.
No, it does, but I think that that's but you might be in the middle, but it seems like that very rarely occurs with you. You seem that's just my opinion, but so you
Yes,
do you.
David. Poetry in motion.
Sorry.
Coconut lotion.
Okay, no, I like the rhyme, but like, what is that? I mean, I'm missing the context.
There's no
I'm
context.
not missing the context. I know where he's
okay.
going. He's just keeping it clean.
Coconut lotion.
Put the lotion on your skin. You know it.
In the certain areas, I think. I don't know.
Come on now.
Oh,
Everybody can't be blonde here.
In the areas. Come on now.
oh, like okay, like a lubricant.
Oh my God. Now you gotta go even further.
That's PG. Yes.
Let's
yes.
keep it PG.
It
Well,
is
is that
PG.
Coconut lotion, poetry in motion, coconut lotion. When you turn on
We got
R&B music in the bedroom and you pull out the lotion. There we
okay,
go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Continue.
Okay, I mean, that is not like
Now I could be taking that in the wrong context, David, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Who knows?
you guys have seen my side eye going back and forth before. So this is what's happening right now.
Break
I
rules.
don't understand.
Break rules. Okay. Give me just
It puts the lotion
Can
on
you
the
break-
skin.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I get that one, but is that like I mean,
Stop it. Okay, Eddie, continue. I love you, Jess.
I love you too, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I am pretty freaking vanilla sometimes when it
I
comes.
got 62% done. I got 38%
Oh,
to go.
man.
Fuck's sake, Eddie, hurry up then.
Yes.
ADD, stop. Interrupting. Sorry, I'm speaking for myself.
I'm putting lip gloss on like 5 times already.
All right, continue.
Okay, so I'll tell you about my day today. Our accounts got hacked.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had a CPS treatment thingy. I've gone treatment.
We're all getting the hose. April just said.
That's okay.
Break rules.
Rosaling says that if you research books on relationships, you're going to get 423 million like results. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of information out there, guys. There's a lot of information.
Oh, like Eddie said, they're all different. It's true. It's very true.
Oh, Jesus, that's funny.
That is a good song, Marcus, that you posted in music on Discord.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I don't know what I said. Here she goes.
Here I go again.
No, I opened up a soda. I opened the soda. And I'm addicted to sugar right now. So I'm cutting down on the drinking, which sucks.
Eddie, I have a
That sh-
question.
that shouldn't suck.
Are you
Trust
allowed
me.
to? Are you allowed to like sing the song without the song being in the background, like just your own voice?
Yes.
No, because lyrics are copywritten too.
Oh damn! What? Ah, okay.
No.
No more White Snake for me because I can't.
Oh. I mean, we could just like here.
What about Happy Birthday? Is that copyrighted?
On my
Well, it depends on how you sing it. If I sung it like Marilyn Monroe, yes, I'd get copyright strike.
Oh well, I don't. No offense, Eddie. I don't know if that you could do that. Could you?
A little bit of practice.
Yeah. No. Certainly.
A little bit of practice.
No. Well,
You don't want me
let
to do
Discord
it right
be the
now.
judge.
You
No, let
asking?
Discord be the judge of that.
Okay.
Keep going.
Do just enough work to get by. That's inaccurate. No. Easily resists temptations.
You're going to be an ENFP or an ENFJ.
Enjoy being reckless. That's moderately inaccurate. Have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. No. Have a high opinion of myself. Yeah. Waste my time.
Story of my life.
Feel that I'm unable to deal with things. That's moderately accurate. Love life. That's moderately inaccurate.
Oh, bring
Hey, you want to know? You want to talk about DMX? He came to a club I used to do security at about 20 years ago, and I got to escort him through the club and got to drink with him.
Yeah. I actually used to work with someone who was Dave Chappelle. Who actually used to actually serve him or buy him.
Yeah, we're talking about personal experience. What famous person
Oh, okay.
have you met?
I met Reba McEntire. She's a country singer.
Yes, of course we know. She's got her own She used to have her own TV show.
Yeah. I like that too.
Called Reba.
Yeah. Yep. And I met Usher.
And did I not watch that show? Yes, I did. I had to put money in her pocket.
And I met Usher.
I've met
Shaquille O'Neal.
I've met Ja Rule, Ludacris, DMX, R.A. the Rugged Man, Black Rob, Mobb Deep, Tech Nine. I met Molly Hatchet, Jethro Tull, Pat Travers. I've met Alien Ant Farm, the New Creed, which they suck. Yeah, I've met quite a few people. Being in the music industry, you meet a lot of big people.
I was told by Shaquille O'Neal. I met Bill Clinton. I'm not bringing politics. I'm just saying. I met Bill Clinton.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
Shaquille O'Neal has. No.
I've met Save Robbie and Rosalie. No, I met some famous people, but I don't. I mean, okay, I guess one of the ones that you haven't mentioned would Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was governor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I met him.
In California.
I met Clint Eastwood.
Ooh, that'd be a cool one. How tall is he?
Not really. He has a dead fish handshake.
He's kind of tall.
Vince Vaughn is tall.
Vince Vaughn is like 6'3" or 6'4".
I thought he was taller than that. Oh, okay.
He's tall.
Unless, he just had a dead fish handshake with me. I get stressed out easily. Oh, very accurate. Keep others at a distance. Yeah, well, it depends on what we're talking about at a distance.
Mufasa, I am your father.
I did
Simba, I am your father.
No, that's it. That's it.
Hotel room before. Dang, David. Whoa. Touché.
Oh, I'd love to get lost in thought. Yes. Yep. Almost done. 78% done.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm
saying ENFP or ENFJ. Hey, Oscar. Hey, sweetheart. I liked your cute pictures you posted. You look darling.
So Oscar, I'm doing a personality test. So we started this live talking about trust issues. And then we went off to I'm doing a personality test live in front of you guys, and we're going to discuss it.
Correction, it was a chill sesh first.
Oh, it was a chill session, yes. And then here she goes again. Came in and lighter shade of brown in Tretch and Bernie.
She changed the whole trajectory.
Okay. Stevie Nicks is awesome.
Never met her.
I met Van Halen.
I would never.
I met Helen Redding. I met Helen Redding. That was cool.
And I met Pete Townsend, and he was an ass. Just saying.
I don't even know who Helen Redding is, but I do.
I do. I know.
Well, I mean, one time on spring break, we stayed next to the house where Blink 182 was staying.
I love Blink-182. That brings me
really
back. What's
was
my age again? What's my age again? I don't know.
All the small things, true care, true things. Say it ain't so. I will not go.
Turn the lights off.
Carry me home. She left me. Yeah, she left me roses by the stairs. Surprises. Let me know she cares.
They were actually hanging out with Green Day too. Weird. It was weird. It was a weird thing. They were right next to this house we were staying at, and it was very interesting. We heard all this. We heard all this like commotion next door. So we, like, me and my little girlfriends were like freshmen in college, like sticking our heads over the freaking.
Oh shit! I believe it.
I'm like, that was a fun time. Before camera phones, though, guys. Before camera phones, unfortunately, right?
My sister and her cute little girlfriend, the first date song by Blink-182, they like did like a whole little skit, and they like one was like, which is kind of funny because one of my. Sorry.
Nothing. Go ahead.
No. I'm done.
You know who Peter Guns is?
I don't. No.
Rapper.
It sounds familiar.
Legendary rapper Peter Guns.
I gotta look it up. Hold on.
Does he have a different name, or does he go just by that?
He just goes by Peter Guns.
Oh, then no, I don't.
He's a rapper. G-U-N-Z.
I know Logic. I actually know him. I forgot about that. We grew up in
Bronx. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to collab with.
He's my husband's age. He's like a year younger than my husband, so he's probably with the Puff Daddy crowd. To be honest,
he was signed to. He did a song. Deja Vu was his.
Deja Vu. Yes. He was like in his early 20s then.
Yes. And his son Corey Guns. I got my picture taken with his son.
Oh.
What percentage are you at? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, he's wearing. You know what he's wearing? You know what he's wearing? He's wearing a Jets outfit. What? Obviously, he doesn't know much about football either. But
who?
Just kidding. My kid's name is Jet after the New York Jets. I just added a T. DMX was cool-ish. His entourage is difficult, though. From back in the day, at least.
Whose?
DMX's.
Yeah, he had the Rough Riders.
But it was, I mean, it was, it might have even been before that when I met him, like right when he started. I don't know. They were interesting. I met them in like Arizona.
That's after the Rough Riders came out. So his entourage was the Rough Riders.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, it would have been.
so in February is when DMX released his debut, "Get at Me, Dog,"
Mm-hmm.
and then which included
Yeah,
the
it would have been the
single.
Rough Riders. You're right.
Yes,
It was.
because
I think it was.
the only reason why I know that is because I hang out with a lot of Rough Riders.
Well, and we'll see at our age now, it'd be different. It'd be a different experience. Back then, it was kind of interesting. It was interesting.
Act wild and crazy. I don't.
We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun back in the day.
That was Drowning Pool, Mike. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, they thought that was a demonic song. What all it was about a bunch of teenagers mosh pitting.
Well, and I think it also came out right around the time where they had the mass shootings too. So there's a link, or there's something out there that song was.
Yeah, they took it as when that.
I mean, this guys, this is like 25 years ago. This is kind of hard to remember. Like, that's interesting.
Sorry.
You met Michael Jackson, April?
No way.
Oh my God, you win.
Oh, yes.
April just won the freaking like Oscar of all things serious.
Wow.
You win.
That's really cool.
You win, Queen.
Yes, certainly.
You win. My son and I have been talking a lot about Michael Jackson.
I don't care what he did, if he did anything, but I do.
I don't think he did. I honestly.
I do think he did something in Macaulay. I'll just say.
I don't think.
I'm going to tell you something. If he really did what he got accused of, and he was taken to court for it, and he was charged with it, and he was found not guilty. Okay.
So
he was found not guilty. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty.
Yeah, I think he's guilty.
He's guilty.
Yeah, thinking and it's.
You don't think O.J. Simpson is guilty?
You know, in the court of law, he was found not guilty, so I can't sit there and say the man's guilty.
I mean, yeah.
It's like I have my theory on so many different cases. See, I play devil's advocate. When you're a person that's been arrested and accused of something you didn't do, and you're looking at 15 years in prison for a crime you didn't commit,
very fair.
You're gonna be devil's advocate, and you're gonna be like, you know, I want to see physical proof.
My thing with Michael Jackson, honestly, is that because he has that childlike sense inside him, there are people that end up extremely talented in their worlds and can just do amazing things, but they may not be. And I've seen this. I've seen this with very talented CEOs of companies. You know, millions, and they can do anything in certain levels, on their level. But
really quick,
they are not sexual people.
Eddie, you can drop me down. I'm going to just listen in the background. You can just drop me down because I have to go grill.
Okay.
Oh, Marina, she's so sweet.
I believe that we should be tough on.
At the same token, do I accept, anybody who hurts children? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So it's NAAD. So my anxiety is a 19. All right. So neuroticism is 74.
Can you send me a picture of what they sent you?
Oh, it's very detailed. So I'm an extrovert. That's an 86.
Yeah, so that's an E.
So it's NEO. So I have my neuroticism. It's a 74. Extroversion is an 86. Openness to experience is an 80. Agreeableness is 86.
What is the acronym at the bottom?
The acronym at the bottom. Hold on.
It's gonna say ENFP.
You're going to the very bottom.
Or the top. It'll be somewhere.
Anxiety is a 19. Anger is a 9. Depression is 14. That's high. Self-conscious is low. It doesn't say.
Can you put the website that you can you post the website you did that on?
The Big 5 test.
The Big 5 test. Okay.
Big 5 test. So, geez. I don't know. Rogue, you had Marcus up all night. Okay. So my friendliness is high. Assertiveness is high. Greatness. Okay. Imagination's high. Artistic interests. Okay. Trust is low. Morality's high. Altruism is high. Cooperation is high. Modesty's low. Sympathy's high. It breaks it down to every category. Alanis Morissette, yeah, I've never met her. I got to do another personality test. They still haven't caught the suspect from Lewiston, Maine. Hopefully they catch him and he don't end up in New Hampshire somewhere. Well, actually, if he came to New Hampshire, he'd be real quick. And he's only 3 hours. He's in Lewiston, so he's only 3 hours. Well, hopefully he's at his house. I would just level the house. Just saying. You can't because you need evidence. So Mississippi. So the Big 5. Neuroticism is the biggest one. Neuroticism. It's 74. And then extra, so NEIT. Wouldn't that be it? Or agreeableness? NEIA, NEIAC, NEIAC, because those are the big five. Neuroticism, extroversion, openness to experience, agreeableness, conscientiousness. Those are the big five. Yeah, those are the big five. And they're all high. None of them are low. But they're in the 80s, except for, that's interesting. I have an it refers to the tendency to experience negative feelings. It's a 74. Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety. Ever since I started taking my medication, my anger has been pretty low. So, yeah, Mississippi, it's hunting season. Yeah.
Did you pay for this?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so like I just did my test and like they're making me pay for it.
You got to do the big five.
I said big five, and that's what I just did. And now they want to bill me for it.
Hold on just a second. Give me. I will give you the link in back chat.
That is so
Okay. I'm putting the I just took it for free.
Are you sending to me on text or?
I could share it. I could send it to you in text too. Yes.
Whatever you like. I'm sorry. I'm thinking like Michael Jackson. Just beat it. Just beat it.
And for those of you who want to do the test,
yeah,
I'm going to post it in
do
chat
it.
also. Those of you who want to take the test.
I find this stuff fascinating. I'll send you some other ones too if you're interested.
I posted in chat on YouTube. I posted it in chat. The Big Five test. That one's free. You can do the other one that the other one is through Jordan Peterson. You can do that one. You got to pay for that one.
I don't know what I did, but
The first question they'll ask you is your language.
oh yeah, they didn't do that. Okay.
All right.
I'm interested. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Yep, this is my language question. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
There you go.
Eight.
So, but
all
right, everybody. I am grateful that you guys were here on this chill session.
Me too.
Yeah, so when Ro came up and Ro's wife came up on panel, that's when they did. Ro's wife talked about, well, ex-wife. I don't even know why I'm saying wife. Ex-wife talked about her test that personality test, the Big Five. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining All Things Serious. I will see you guys again on Sunday at 6 p.m. I will figure out a topic of discussion. So I got to get off here. I got a busy night ahead of me. So you guys take it easy, and I will see you guys Sunday at 6:30. Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.